Hey Tone. So Oddset actually reposted our story from the store. So the store took a picture of like our Oddside selection and they reposted that. So that was pretty cool. They've got something like close to 13,000 followers if I'm correct. So there's that. Um, yep, Backpack Drive continues to be good. Actually for PB&J, get this. We had someone reach out asking for a TV, which is obviously super abnormal. Um, and a neighbor of mine on the Nextdoor app said, hey, we're looking to give a TV away. Does anyone need it? And I saw that nobody had responded for some time. So that's when I chimed in and said, hey, I'll take it. But he didn't respond to me. One other person did respond, so I'm assuming it was given to them. But somebody reached out to me 2 months later or something like that. So I went and scooped that up today. It's pretty crazy. They were like, yeah, we used to help out PB&J a lot. Here's a check for them that's written to them. And then there's, do you need more TVs? We've got 2 more. And I was like, dude, 2 more. And these are like nice TVs. And I'm like, I said, the one is good. Thank you. We don't even want to show it off because we're afraid, like, we're going to get a lot more requests for it. It's not something we usually do, obviously. So there's that. And I picked up some clothes, and plush toys. I feel bad. Like the lady that donated the plush toys has like donated like 4 times now, and like the clothes and plush toys. So I definitely want to take a picture and send it to her and her husband this weekend, just highlighting like, hey, like it's actually being used. I feel a little weird when I just take a lot of donations. So I know we talked about feeling weird about taking money. When I get excessive amounts of donations, it's like a little awkward. Because I'm not like giving them a certificate or receipt of any sort showing that like it was actually donated. So I'm gonna take a picture, I feel like, just to sort of make her feel like a little more reassured it's going to like good use. I'm not like just selling this stuff online or anything, which I doubt she thinks, but I don't know, I just want to be safe about it. What else is there? Oh, so Michigan was one of 10 states-ish. I just did a quick count, but even England is reopening. Michigan is not. Whitmer essentially said, we're just, if you could work from home, and she has the power to extend that until the summer, although that hasn't been done at this time. So there's no immediate plan for Michigan, unfortunately. So I was all hyped, excited, and then we got that word, and I was like, really? So there was that. Last but not least, we're returning my brother's Jeep or within the next week, I should say. So that said, we're going to be down to 4 cars, and because I'm not going back to the office, there's no need for a fifth car. Obviously, we're not using it whatsoever. We've always had one just sitting in the garage, really. So we're going to make 4 cars work. We'll see how long that goes for. And I'm actually headed to Jackson tomorrow. So that should be pretty cool, meeting with some, folks, my biggest partner, and that'll be pretty neat. So there's that, and I know you talked about the beer thing. I'm totally down for it. I'm thinking I think May 1st is a Saturday, so maybe we could do like the last day of April and then the 1st of May, if that's doable. If not, we can maybe look to shoot for like late June. I've been trying to space my get-togethers like 2 weeks apart. It's been frustrating, but because you could definitely be seeing more people, but and people don't usually care, but it's what I'm finding, I guess. Well, some care more than others, definitely, but I'm just trying to be respectful and just be careful about it. So there's that. So I'm totally down. Let me know how things play out. I know you said you're slammed, so we could reach out to the other guys whenever. And with regards to the Iraq video, that was really sweet. It's quite the night, really. It was crazy and very interesting. Just they kept finding one excuse or another to just sort of make us be weary of leaving. They said we'll let you go, but coming back is going to be an issue, and unless you get this sorted out, and you can't get it sorted out because it's a holiday, and then they, we're bringing up like, I don't know, we were considering, driving home, and it's pretty wild. So, I don't know, that was just the most ridiculous thing. I was like, call the embassy in America, like they're open right now. They're the ones that literally approved the paperwork. They went through his identity very thoroughly at the time, so I don't see how you can say he's not of Iraqi descent, because what's the point of the embassy then? You know, if it wasn't, I mean, is it the embassy or is it called something else? I feel like it had a different title, the one in Southfield Oak Park, but I think it was the embassy. And yeah, I was just like dumbfounded. I was like, you guys, they're like, oh, we don't communicate with them. I was like, you don't communicate with your embassy? I said, that's a little concerning, like, but we just wanted to get through. I was like, I'm not trying to start problems, but, you know, we had Father Pierre call in the heavies, and that guy came in, sort of reiterated the same exact thing. And they're just talking about some exit visa, which didn't make sense, because, like, they didn't tell us that at the embassy, that it doesn't exist. Like, how can your embassy not communicate with your, like, airport? That just, and your law is structured. I mean, it just didn't add up. So super bizarre. And with it being a holiday, you know, we couldn't even get the paperwork to leave, even if we wanted to. So we would have been stuck there, which just didn't make sense. Just ridiculous, honestly, in my opinion. It was just a stupid, I don't know, literally the stupidest people. But they were just trying to push our buttons, I think, because it was the first time they ever saw Americans. But then again, when we went the next day to leave, the guy did reiterate the same exact thing. So maybe they weren't, but that is just absurd. Like, I've never heard of such a dumb rule. And the embassy should have made us aware of it if it really is a thing. And why didn't they give us one ahead of time? So I don't know. But very excited to see the Iraq or Baghdad footage. I know it's priceless. I mean, so very excited.